welcome to my channel where I share with you my adventures in World of Warcraft. My name is Rosella and I go by Pomygrl due to having 7 fur babies Pomeranians. Well, enough about me. So in this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of Silvermooncity, the capital of Blood Elves, a race of magic addict elves who lives in the northern part of Eastern Kingdoms. Silvermooncity is a beautiful and ancient city, full of arcane wonders and rich in history. Whether you are a fan of the game or just curious about this fascinating world, I hope you will enjoy this video and learn something new. So sit back, relax, and join me as we adventure into Silvermooncity. Let's go! Here we are in Sunfury Spire. It is located in the Court of the Sun and contains the Inner Sanctum. It is where their king used to live and where their leaders, now Regent Lord Lodemar Tyrion, ruler of Quel'Thalas, governs. It also has teachers for mages and priests. The place is protected by many guards.
The beauty of Eversong endures.
And I will apologize if I butcher any of these names. This place, or this palace, is very protected by many guards. Also, look how beautiful the architecture is. Those buildings are amazing. They're so gorgeous. The music is beautiful. Everything looks perfect. Silvermooncity is known for its elegant and majestic architecture, which reflects the High Elves' affinity for magic and art. The city is constructed primarily out of radiant white stones and adorned in crimson tapestry. It features spires, domes, bridges, fountains, and gardens. The city is divided into several districts, such as the Court of the Sun, the Walk of Elders, the Bazaar, the Royal Exchange, and the Inner Sanctum. The city also houses several landmarks such as the Sunfury Spire, the seat of the Blood Elf government, the Sunstrider Isle, the ancestral home of the Sunstrider dynasty, and the Dead Scar, a scarred path of destruction left by Arthas and his army. Silvermooncity was founded by the exiled Highborn, who were the elite caste of the Night Elves. They were banished from their homeland after the War of the Ancients, a cataclysmic event that shattered the world and unleashed the Demonic Legion. The Highborn leaders, Dathrimer's Sunstrider, led his people across the sea and settled in the land that would become Quel'Thalas. There, they used a stolen vial from the original Well of Eternity, a font of the arcane power, to create the sacred Sunwell, a source of magic and life for their people. They also renamed themselves as the High Elves and built a glorious city around the Sunwell. The Court of the Sun is the northwestern part of Silvermooncity, which houses the city alchemy, enchanting, and herbalism trainers. And here is enchanting, where you train.
Choose wisely.
Yes, the dark times will pass.
Glory to the Sindorai.
The dark times will pass.
And over there is where we have engineering.
Everything has a price.
The eternal sun guides us.
And over here is blacksmithing.
Salama Ashalanore.
And here are the training dummies where you come and train.
State your business.
And here is the hunter training.
The eternal sun guides us.
Everything has a price. The reckoning is at hand. Our enemies will fall.
And here we have the paladin
Dark
training.
times will pass. Shorelaran.
Silvermooncity faced several conflicts over the millennium, such as the Trope War, the Second War, and the Third War. The most devastating one was the Scourge invasion led by Arthas, the fallen prince of Lordaeron. Arthas and his undead army marched through Quel'Thalas, slaughtering thousands of high elves and destroying most of the city.
Shindufan.
Fall back to the second gate. Fall back!
The Elf Gate has fallen. Onward, my warriors. Onward to victory.
Fall back to the trees!
You've won through this gate, Butcher, but you won't get through the second. The inner gate to Silvermoon can only be opened with a special key, and it shall never be yours.
You waste your time, woman. You cannot outrun the inevitable.
You think that I'm running from you? Apparently, you've never fought elves before.
Damn that woman! We must find a way to cross the river. Finally. The gates have been opened. Once we've dealt with Sylvanas, the inner kingdom shall be ours.
Magisters. What will it take to drive you back?
There was a brave high elf named Sylvana Windrunner, was the Ranger General of Gueltalas, the leader of the High Elven army, and the protector of Silvermooncity. She was a fierce and loyal warrior who fought bravely against the Scourge invasion led by Arthas, the fallen prince of Lordaeron. However, she was no match for the power of Forsworn. Unfortunately, Arthas killed her and turned her into a banshee, a vengeful spirit bound to his will. Sylvana's death was a great loss for the High Elves, who revered her as a hero and a symbol of the resistance. Her transformation was also a great insult, as she was forced to serve the enemy who destroyed her homeland and her people. However, Sylvana eventually regained her free will. When the Lich King power weakened, she rebelled against him and formed the Forsaken, a faction of undead who sought revenge and survival. Arthas also corrupted the Sunwell by using it to resurrect the fallen necromancer Galtazad, the servant of the Lich King. The High Elves who survived the massacre renamed themselves as the Blood Elves in honor of their fallen brethren. They also became addicted to magic, as the loss of the Sunwell left them with a painful withdrawal. And over here, we have the Royal Exchange, the eastern trade district of Silvermooncity. You can find a bank, an auction house, and an inn over here, as well as a jewel crafting trainer. The Royal Exchange is also connected to the Walk of Elders, and it's the entrance to the city and the Farstriders Square, the home of the Bloodelf Rangers. But you can also access Murder Row from here, and it's a dark and dangerous place. Now let's take a closer look at the Royal Exchange and see what it has to offer. Let's go.
Our enemies will fall. Be ready for anything.
And here we have the auction house. And this is the lovely Silvermooncity Inn. Let's take a look around. We have plenty of fruits, watermelon, see some apples, oranges, bananas, and maybe pears, and some fish. This is a nice dinner table. I see some fruits again, and of course there's a pig. I love these lounging chairs very relaxing. We have a bookcase and there's a stove. And let's go look upstairs. This is gorgeous, beautiful, nice bed, nice chairs. And the guy on the floor must have been naughty and she gave him a spanky. And that's why he's on the floor. Good for her. It has an Aladdin vibe. Not sure what's going on over here, but it's so cute seeing a frog dancing. This is the Walk of Elders. This is the first area you will see when you visit the city, and it has some useful places and people for you to check out. Here, you can find the Silvermoon registry, where you can join or start your own guild. The Wayfarer Rest Tavern is also here, where you can relax and have a drink. And the Druid and Shaman Trainer. Let's take a look around and see what the Walk of Elders has to offer. And in here, we have the Silvermoon registry, where guild charter may be bought and registered, and where guild tabards may be designed and purchased.
Is welcome here. Time is of the essence.
Okay, now let me show you the Hall of Respite. It's where the Bloodelf Magisters hang out. It's part of the Royal Exchange, the eastern trade district of the city. It's also connected to the Silvermoon jewelry, where you can buy some shiny accessory. The Hall of Respite is like a chill-out zone, where the Blood Elves can relax and get their magic fix. They have these big green crystals that give them a nice buzz. They also have some comfy mats, pillows, and teapots. to make themselves cozy. You can see a Bloodelf Magister over there enjoying his crystal therapy. This is a great place to come and unwind and maybe smoke some hookah if you are into that. Just don't get too close to the crystals, they might explode.
Baladash Malanore.
And here we have the jewel crafting trainer.
Anaria Shola. What business? Stay the course.
And here we are in Murdered Row. It's a sitting walkway in Silvermooncity, located north of the Walk of the Elders and south of the Court of the Sun. It is a home to the City Rogue and Warlock guilds, and houses one of the two entrances to the Silvermooncity Inn.
The dark times will pass. Our enemies will fall.
Here we have the Warlock and Demon Trainer. And the Rogue Trainer, we find it here. And looks like this is another entrance to the inn. I apologize, I'm always keep looking where I am in this place because I always get lost. From the first time I ever played World of Warcraft and Burning Crusade came out and we had to play the Blood Elves, I always got lost in this place and I'm still getting lost.
I have one-of-a-kind items. Choose wisely.
And this one is the Wayfarer Rest, and it's located between the Walk of Elders and the Bazaar, and it's one of the two inns located inside the Bloodelf capital. Okay, so they have a bar here, Let's go look upstairs and see how different this one is from the other one, from the other inn. And they have the prep area where they make food. Here we see some fish. Maybe they have wine or beer in there. Fruits, of course. There's always fruits with blood elves or night elves. And same thing, like they have beds, bookcases, chairs. And here looks like they come and relax and smoke some hookah. The Bazaar is the western trade district of Silvermooncity. Here you can find an auction house and cloth quartermaster, and a tavern, among other things. And here we have the bank.
Everything has a price. I have one-of-a-kind items.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
The Bazaar has a lot of history too. It was here that the High Elves who survived the Scourge invasion found refuge and leadership under Lodamar Piran. It was also here that the High Elves said goodbye to their fallen king, Anastarian Sunstrider, and embraced their new identity as the Blood Elves or the Cinderay, under the guidance of his son, Prince Keltas.
Your gold is welcome here.
What do you seek?
And here we find another auction house.
Do not loiter.
Do not
And
loiter.
here is where you learn tailoring.
is welcome here. Do not loiter. Enubilore delana.
It's such a beautiful waterfall. Hello guys, we have reached the end of our journey through Silvermooncity, the capital of the Blood Elves, and we have seen the beauty and the tragedy, the magic and the mystery, the hope and the despairs of the city and its people. We have learned about their history, their culture, their challenges, and their aspirations. We have met some of the characters and subjects who live and work in the city. Silvermooncity is a city of contrasts, a city that has endured much and still stands strong. It is a city that deserves to be seen and heard. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. I hope you will continue to explore and discover more about this fascinating world of Warcraft. And as always, be kind to one another. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.